All right, guys, we got Friday's programming here. We'll be doing some positional weightlifting work with some jerks. First part, we've got 3-minute EMOM of 3 tall push jerks, and then you're gonna go directly into a 12-minute EMOM of 1 push jerk with a 2-second pause in the dip and then a 2-second pause in the catch. So we're building up to a heavy there. Conditioning piece will be 3 rounds per time. We've got 18 lateral box jump overs, a 15 cal bike of choice really. Yesterday we had a salt bike, so if you wanted to use a C2 bike or an Echo bike, something like that, that is all fine. And then we've got 12 strict handstand push-ups. Then we'll finish off with some more core work. 3 rounds of seated pike ups, seated straddle ups, hollow rocks, and then arch stars, right? So going over this first part here, like I said, this is positional work with the barbell. The first 3 minutes is gonna get you warmed up. We're going out of a position that you're not used to probably, okay? It's a tall jerk, so we're gonna start off in about half of that press position, about top of forehead, okay? And our goal is to drop underneath and lock out those elbows, okay? Because then your jerk, you're driving, you're getting it about to here, you're working on that drive under into that catch. Okay, so what that's gonna look like is I'll start in my front rack position, I'll go up on my tiptoes to my forehead, I'm going to punch and drop down in my half squat position, slide my feet out to the side. Reset, that looks like again, top of forehead position here, tiptoes, legs are extended and drop, punching under. Okay, so working on that speed, getting under the bar, locking out and staying nice and stable. Then we'll go into that 12-minute EMOM of 1 push jerk, where you're gonna be pausing, okay? So I've got a nice front rack position, the bar's resting on my shoulders, my belly is tight, I'm gonna go on my dip, I'm balanced here, I've got a vertical dip, so this is where I'm gonna hold for 2 seconds. I'm gonna drive out of the bottom, catch in my position, and hold that for 2 seconds. Then I'll recover, stand, finish. So again, dip, 1001, 1002, aggressive drive, catch under, 1001, 1002, stand. Okay, so you're building up to a heavy there. Then we'll get into our conditioning piece. So 3 rounds, we've got box jump overs or lateral box jump overs. So choose a box height that you feel comfortable, or we're going to the side. So jump up onto the box, over to the other side. Okay, laterally, so we're not facing, going side to side there. You're doing 18 of those. If you choose to do a C2 bike, we want the seat height about up to our hip, okay? Hopping on, and you're pulling. We got 15 calories, and you're going at that, okay? Once you finish your calories there, you're gonna hop off, and you're gonna do strict handstand push-ups. So we're kicking up to the wall, okay? Hands outside the shoulders. We're lowering ourselves into a tripod position where our hands are gonna be in front of the head here, and then we're pushing through, okay? Same time, I wanna screw my hands into the ground and press, nice lockout position. So strict version there. We can always do a piked version. We want to maintain that same position, just our legs are now on the bench, okay? So hips are up as high as you can. Try to get them stacked over the shoulders. And you want to go down at an angle, right? So I'm creating that tripod here. I'm pushing back through into that locked out position. Make it a lot easier by bringing the knees on the bench, then bring the hands in. Same thing though. Here, pushing back through. Otherwise, you can grab a set of dumbbells. We'll go seated position on the ground, belly's nice and tight, pressing overhead. Okay, 3 rounds of that at a time. Then you're gonna finish off with some core work, okay? This is some pretty challenging core work here. We've got seated pike up, so we're really working on compressing the abdomen. The farther out we put our hands, the far more challenging it'll be. So we can bring our hands in here. Ideally go flat with the palms if you can, so that you can push those shoulders down here and through the ground. So 20, really squeezing. Then we've got seated straddle up, so put our hands inside here, same thing. Quads might cramp up, try to get it more in your stomach though. Hollow rocks, so hollow body position, that low back is driving into the ground, arms overhead, rocking through that lower back there if you can. If not, just hold a hollow body or bring a knee in here, both knees, arms closer together to maintain that position. Lastly, we've got arch stars. So arch ups really just with your arms out in a star position. Like so. That'll be your finisher, 3 rounds of that.